Fisherman's Friend. 66, 66, 66, 64, 62, 67. So here's Caroline Wagner. Entering the arena in collected walk. 2 holds. Little unsteady. Holt should be immobile. And there's a mark here. Backing back. Caroline, a very accomplished show rider. Managing horses off the racetrack. Nothing for her to manage here. Straight into a canter half pass. So forward, sidewards in the canter. Could be a little more parallel, and Caroline's struggling a little with her balance there, slipping to the left while she's asking the horse to go right, and could be a little straighter. So somewhat modest beginning. I think she's working to get his attention. A lot of neck to the side there. Into the canter pirouette, large, confidence building, going for lower difficulty here. Getting his confidence. Round she goes. Into the second pirouette now, very large. Ideally we'd like only half a metre radius or absolutely on the spot, and taking less marks there, but gaining his confidence, hoping to pick up the marks later. Into the 2-time changes, the right front leg leading, left front leg, small hesitation, but continuing on. Canter pirouette to the right. Lots more this time at the A end of the arena. Could be a little more through the pole. And the extended canter into the pirouette. This time much smaller. Single pirouette, more than half metre. Could have been a little more jump, a little more elastic, but Caroline back with Tango 5's confidence into the 1-time changes. A little bit tight in the back, some nodding there, and not going for many changes. And another canter pirouette, so lots and lots of canter pirouettes, and coming a little better each time, although perhaps more fluent out. Not as straight as the 1-time changes, and Caroline's struggling a little bit to sit in the middle of the saddle, so perhaps reflecting some tension in Tango 5's back still. Into collected walk. Change of the music with the music, and extended walk. Tango 5 certainly a little anxious about his surroundings, feeling his oats, so to speak. Caroline getting his confidence, a modest extended walk, not a lot of overstep there. And perhaps could be more through the pole as they come back to collected walk. Caroline using lower, wider hands. And into the piaffe. A little bit of nervousness there from Tango 5. He can do a superb piaffe, but on this occasion, tension. Hearing him snort there. He's not really focused on Caroline. She's having to work hard to get his attention and build his confidence. Passage half pass to the right, and now to that better balance to the left. Not asking him for a little less. I think he's been trying to offer a lot. So not directly the piaffe, or perhaps she decided not to make the piaffe there, but choosing to now, and he's not in front of her leg. He wants to head back, but now she's off in passage, and we can see the hocks coming perhaps a little upward backwards, even though it's clearly a passage. So this horse capable for much more quality, but given that he's not 100% concentrated, Caroline having to go for easier options here. Extended trot, again, could swing a little more through the body, a little tight. Perhaps in keeping with the more staccato beat of the castanets, but for the higher marks, we'd like to see a little more swing. Trot half pass and good crossing. And trot half pass to the right. Losing the quarters a little, so working hard to keep the bending in the right trot half pass. So to the slower tempo now, we've heard the change of the music, the passage. More around the 60, 64 beats a minute for the passage, more in the 80s for the trot, and again, a little bit faster tempo now for the extended trot. So extension, passage, extension, and back to the passage. Lots of straight lines, but here we see the quarter pirouette, but lost the off we go into passage. A small circle, a volte in fact. A movement that used to be in the Grand Prix test, the technical test, the Olympic test, a figure of 8. And well done today by Tango. And a Piaf finding difficulty keeping the rhythm behind, but the transition clear out to passage. And the halt. Could be a little more up behind with right hind. Well done, Caroline Wagner and Tango 5.
Ridden by Caroline Wagner from Somerville. This horse was winner of the CDN Dressage Festival 2011 Grand Prix, and she purchased this horse from Mary Hannah. He's of course by the very famous stallion Jazz. It's a Dutch warm blood, liver chestnut gelding standing 16-2, and they've only been competing together now for 18 months, so it's a really big future. 8 months. Sorry, 8 months only, competing together. They're sponsored by Kentucky Equine Research and of course, Wagner's Saddlery. Why not? Ladies and gentlemen, Tango 5 and Caroline Wagner.